Hey, what's up? Today we're looking at 5 beats which have completely changed my life. They've opened up doors for me, made me into a completely different player, and they've taken me from being more intermediate to a more advanced player. Before we start, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the absolute legends who have already subscribed to this channel. If you want to be a legend, you know what to do. The first beat we're looking at is a triple paradiddle. That is right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. We're going to check it out first at full speed, split between the ride and the snare. Okay, so the reason I play this beat is because it forces me to play left-handed ghost notes on the snare. If you're just slamming out every single right, left, etc. at the same volume, this beat won't sound very good. But if you can really control your volume, especially on your snare drum, which obviously sticks out over the ride, except for highlighting that one left-hand lead as the triple paradiddle reverses back onto the left hand, you get yourself quite a nice beat. Here it is, much slower. And of course, you don't have to just play it between the ride and the snare. I like to move it around all over the kit. Here's an idea of it split between the hats and the ride with a bit of left foot action for added spiciness. Okay, for the next beat, I've got a 5-stroke roll played on the hi-hat. 5-stroke roll, right, right, left, left, right. Here it is inputted at full speed. What this rudiment's allowed me to do is get way more going on in the hi-hat. For years I was just playing it, just straight quavers, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is absolutely sound. But by adding in this 5-stroke roll, it's allowed me to start really thinking a lot more creatively about what I can do with this beat. I'm going to play it much slower so you can check it out. Of course, once you've got a 5-stroke roll down, you can effectively just put it in wherever you want. So I'm going to play around with it, put it in some different places, and you can see a bit more potential of what you can do with this. For my third beat, I've got a quick double on the kick drum. Now, quick disclaimer, I generally play a single pedal. I've played with double pedals before, but I've always preferred and I always come back to single pedals. And this was one of the first beats I learned which really started opening up what I could do with my kick drum. Let's check it out full speed. It's basically a triplet pattern where you're playing your hand followed by 2 kicks back to your hand. The hardest thing really is just getting the technique down. Again, you've just got to go slow when you start these things. Man, I use this double kick pattern all the time. Those snappy doubles, whether I'm putting it in around a fill, sneaking it into a groove, you name it. I just love doing it. I can't get enough of doing it. Here it is again, explored a little bit further. Check it out. Okay, for beat number 4, I'm playing one of my favourite rudiments of all time. It is called a Paradiddle Diddle. That is right, left, left, left. It's 6 notes which you then have to repeat. I'm playing it between the crash and the ride. Let's check it out full speed. So the reason this beat opened up so many doors for me is it started making me rethink what the crash is actually for. Now usually we crash on the crash. However, if we start practicing a rudiment on it, we really have to control our dynamic. By doing this on a loop, you start getting a completely different sound for the instrument, and you can really kind of come up with some new different ideas. Check it out again, but much slower. Now here it is played around with a couple of other beats chucked on in. Check this one out. Okay, this last beat is the big one. This is the one that made me completely rethink how I play drums. Check this beat out and see if you notice what I'm doing. Let's go. What I was doing was I was playing a kick drum and a snare drum slightly off from where they would usually sit. Most of the time I was doing it before the beat. I'm going to play it again much slower. Check it out. Now the main way to get your head around this beat is by keeping your hi-hat always on the tempo. From here, you're using that as a guide that you can then mess around with your kick and your snare. It sounds a bit wavy at first and you kind of think, what is the benefit for that? But actually, not only does it give you complete control over what your hands and kick are doing, but also it gives it this slightly off sound, which kind of works quite well in rap music, lo-fi music, in a way, any music if that's what you're trying to input and give it. I'd never really thought about playing drums like this, but it has completely changed my life and I absolutely love playing drums slightly off. It just gives it such a different feel, but also it goes against everything which kind of playing the drums stands for in many ways, and that's why I love it so much. I really enjoy this beat. Let's check it out again, this time input it in a few more ways, see if you can hear those slight wavers in tempo. Right, thank you so much. We've looked at loads of different things today and I love every single one of these beats so much. I hope you've got something out of these. Give them a go. Let me know in the comments which one you like, which one you hate, which one you think's good, which one you think's bad. And of course, if there's anything else I've potentially missed, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you later and peace.